Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the beginning of the week technical analysis. I'm your main man, Pips, aka Mr. Levels, aka Hop, aka It's Up There. You know. Before I jump into the analysis, let me give a quick disclaimer. This is not financial advice. Anything that I share during this analysis is for educational purposes only. I repeat, this is not financial advice. Let's jump into it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, your boy Pips went on tilt today. Um, yeah, I went on tilt. Um, First of all, let's jump into the analysis. So, the dollar was bullish over London session, right? And we went heavy on the dollar today. And if you go back and look at the pre-week analysis, I mostly wanted to see I mostly wanted to see price action move downward first. So I wanted to see this move in reverse. I would have liked to see the dollar open bearish and push down to run the 62 and 79% um, weekly PD array levels. So if you go back and look at the analysis, that's how I wanted to see DXY open up, right? Going down to the hour time frame, if we look how it opened up, we opened up gap to the upside, and um, we pushed up into this fair value gap here, right? Um, and then we sold back off going into London AM session, New York opening, right? And now this move I was expecting, right? And I was long in ES to open up the day, but I started shorting as soon as we hit this 62%, right? Um, I didn't give it time to run up to the 79%, trying to be a Thundercat, right? And that's how I went on tilt. That's exactly how I went on tilt. Shorting after the gap fill right at the 62% weekly PD array. I was thinking that we was gonna get a bit reaction to that weekly PD array, maybe come back down to run this sell side liquidity here and retest the top of this. I think this is a daily. No, this is a weekly fair value gap right here. This blue shaded area. Let me let you get a better look at that. Sorry, weekly volume imbalance. So that is a weekly volume imbalance. And so I was thinking we would get a reaction down to that weekly volume imbalance one more time before swinging up and running to that 79% weekly PD array. And that's how your boy got on tilt today. So it happens to the best of them. And I definitely journaled it and wrote my lessons down in my journal today. So with that being said, let's look at our currency pairs. Um, Hold on, let's go back to the dollar. I didn't even do the analysis on the dollar. I went into explaining how I went on tilt. So looking at the dollar, we are down to the levels that I wanted to see us open up at, right? So um I'm expecting the dollar to continue to run low since we opened up in reverse of what I wanted to see. Had we opened up and ran straight down, I would be anticipating us to run up to the upside, right? Um, but now that we already opened up to the upside and came up into this fair value gap right here and then sold off, I expect price to go ahead and come on down and run that weekly and possibly that I mean that yeah, that 79% weekly PD array and possibly that weekly sell side liquidity, right? Or we could just see price sweep this swing low right here, right at the bottom of this um daily fair value gap. Let me see, that's a daily fair value gap or volume imbalance one. Yeah, daily volume imbalance. Um, and so that's what I want to see out of the dollar going forward into tomorrow, not for the rest of the week necessarily, but going into tomorrow, I expect us to run lower. I expect us to run lower into the weekly PD arrays. So let's look at Euro. Euro already opening up to the upside on the hour chart. That's what we're looking at. So sorry about that. I got a call. Um, but yeah, I'm expecting to see us go ahead and continue to the upside to run that 79% and possibly that weekly buy side liquidity for Euro USD. All right. We've run break above that 62 aggressively and close below it. I mean close above it. I expect us to come back, find support, and then run up into that 79%. Then I'll be paying attention to how price reacts to that 79% weekly PD array. Same thing for GBP USD. I expect us to continue to the upside up into those weekly PD arrays. NZD came up into that weekly consequent encroachment of this weekly fair value gap. So yeah, I expect us to go ahead and run the weekly buy side liquidity for NZD USD. Yeah, that ain't but 17 pips. So let's see if we break above that weekly fair value gap. Um, then we could be focused on this buy side liquidity from August the 10th. So we get above that weekly fair value gap. Um, that's where my next point of interest would be. It is a weekly fair value gap, I believe. Yes. So that's what I'm looking at out of that's what I'm looking for out of NZD USD going into the rest of the week. If we close below that consequent encroachment and break below this swing low, then NZD could come back down and retest these weekly PDL arrays that it just broke through. Sweep these equal lows right here. Retest that 79% in daily buy side liquidity PD array and continue to the upside. So let's be aware of that. Okay, on to ES. Yeah, I'm expecting us to continue to the upside for ES. Go ahead and run that weekly buy side liquidity. As I called on the pre-week analysis, I just would have preferred to see us open up running straight up because want to see us I wanted to see us run that 62, pull back off of it, run the 79, pull back off of it. And then after that pull back off that 79, I wanted to see us just run through these sell side PD arrays, right? To eventually come down here and run the weekly sell side liquidity right here from last week's price range, right? And ultimately, I told you guys that I had my eyes on this sell side liquidity here for ES to the downside next, right? So I'm expecting us to go ahead and run up into the weekly buy side liquidity and maybe even retest that monthly sell side liquidity that we broke through right here. One more time, give us that double top, as they call it, and then come on down to run back through all of these PD arrays to take sell side liquidity here, 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 and run down to that swing low, that daily swing low that I just showed you guys. That's what I'm expecting out of ES, as well as AQ. I want to see us run up to that 79 in that weekly buy side liquidity, and then swing to the downside to take out these sell side liquidities and run lower to fill in this daily fair value gap for um for NQ. So yeah, guys. So lessons for today: train your analysis. Stick to your rules. You know, one of my rules that I broke today is after two losses, I'm done for the day. I walk away, step away. You know, and go. Get my head together, take a walk, take a jog, go work out. Just get away from the computer and the laptop and the charts and everything. And I didn't do that today. That was another reason why I went on tilt. And so not seeing my analysis all the way through, not walking away after two losses. Um, it'll happen. It happens to the best of us. It hadn't happened to me in a very long time. And so I think it was needed as a reminder to stay disciplined. And no matter what, do not deter from your rules. And so as you guys can see, I myself am not exempt to that. I am not exempt. No one is exempt. If anybody tell you that they are, they're lying. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, if these reviews, technical analysis are adding any value to your life, to your trading journey, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps out a lot. Um, and for you guys who were interested in the Telegram group, it is on my website, precisionpipsllc.com. Um, just sign up or register for the silver package. And other than that, guys, like I said, if you have any questions about the reviews, please feel free to drop them in the comment section on the YouTube channel. I answer all replies. I mean, all comments, all questions, everything. I answer to everything. So I try to make sure that I engage with the people who take time out of their day to engage my content. So, with that being said, I appreciate you guys coming out tonight, tuning in, getting this knowledge and empowering yourselves. Let your family and friends know you love them while they still here, please. And as always, peace and love, everybody. You know.